Hello my dear Rubians, welcome back to our channel Ruby's Lovely World. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great time during vacation and back now. So I'm sharing few of the videos, basically my travel videos, and these are a month old because I had to travel twice, and then I shot videos but couldn't post because I was very busy and had some technical issues with the internet as well. However, I'm glad I'm able to share right now. And so this is a day in my life, basically a day before my travel. So how it went by, and I'll share other videos also very soon. So let's get started with today's video. So in today's video I'll be sharing a quick recipe of how to make dosa batter, and then pulihora or puliogre, whatever you call. I'm not an expert in that, but that's what I made for lunch today, so I'll be sharing that. And also we went out in the evening for dinner, so I'll share a few clips of the outing in the evening as well. Hope you like the video, guys, and if you're watching it for the first time and you like our videos, please do not forget to subscribe and also share with your friends and family. So without further delay, let's get started with today's video. And all the plants that you see in this video are in and around my house. This is a rented house, not my own house. My landlords have all these plants around the house, which looks very beautiful and I love it very much. So I felt like sharing them in one of the videos. Hope you also like. And now I'll share the recipe of how I make my dosa batter. I learned this from my mom. So for this I need a black gram dal. It's the skin is peeled off. Then a handful of chana dal, 1 tablespoon of fenugreek seeds. For 1 glass of dal, I'm taking 3 glasses of rice. This is dosa rice that we get in a Big Bazaar or DMart anywhere. So I've added all the ingredients, washed them nicely, and then I'll be soaking it in water for about 6 to 8 hours. So let it set aside. Now I'm getting ready for the lunch for preparing pulihora. I've taken some tamarind pulp and soaked in water, and the other ingredients we need would be peanuts, some chana dal, some black gram dal, zeera, mustard seeds, curry leaves, green chilies and red chilies, and a bit of turmeric. You also need 2 tablespoons of jaggery and a bit of hing. So for this preparation I'm using mustard oil. You can use any oil, not a problem. And first I'll be roasting jeera and mustard seeds. Once they are crackled, then I'll be adding the remaining ingredients. Now I'm adding urad dal and I'm adding black gram dal and chana dal. Dals have to be roasted well, so roast them until they are lightly golden brown. Also add peanuts. You add more number of quantity of peanuts, that way this will taste better. Then once all the dal and peanuts are roasted well, I'll be adding the chilies and the curry leaves. Just saute them for a minute. So now it's time to add the tamarind pulp. Add the complete tamarind pulp and let it boil. So once the water is boiling, add some jaggery. Just about 1 tablespoon of jaggery. It's to balance the sourness of the tamarind pulp. Mix them well and keep boiling, and while boiling, stirring so that it does not get stuck to the bottom. So you have to get the mixture to a reduced thick paste. Let all the pulp get reduced to a thick paste, and you can add some hing and salt at the same time. So once the paste is completely reduced, your tamarind pulp is ready. So I have already boiled some rice and mixed the pulp. Also you can check the salt at this time and add accordingly. Make complete mixture and set it aside for a few minutes so that it will be tasting better. I have some tamarind pulp left. It can be stored and used. You can leave it outside for a couple of days, not a problem. Otherwise you can store it in a glass jar and store it in the fridge. So as I was traveling, I wanted to wash the blanket, so I just washed my blanket in the washing machine, and I'm happy it's pretty neat now. So I leave it for drying while I'm away. And so after lunch in the evening, I made the dosa batter because I have to leave it overnight for fermentation. I have made it in the evening because for dinner anyways we are going out. So I just used my mixer grinder to make the dosa batter. it works fine for me. This mixer works fine for me. Otherwise you can use grinder as well. So the complete dal is mixed, grinded well, and now I'm adding some salt. You can add some water also depending upon the consistency of the dosa batter. Mix it well and set it aside overnight for fermentation. So we have been to this restaurant for dinner, and this is the first time we have been there. It's a very good place. The ambience is great. At the same time, the food is really awesome. It's not crowded. It's quite quiet. It's quite quiet, yes. And there is a play zone as well for kids. And being less crowded, no more kids. These two kids had super gala time there playing. It's a good idea to have small play zones like this. But yeah, only if it's less crowded. If it's crowded a lot, there will be a lot of mess. So while we enjoyed kids playing there, we have ordered some food. Now I'll show you the restaurant, a quick glance of how the restaurant looks. The kitchen is see-through, it's got a glass window. It's got small bar counter at one end as well. Pretty decent and nice place. It's a weekday, that's the reason it's not that crowded. Otherwise I think on weekends it'll be definitely well crowded because of the good food and the ambience too. Babu, hey. Abu, hi. So the food has come. We have ordered a chicken mancho soup. It's very tasty. And then for the starter we have ordered some pahadi chicken. It's really yum. We loved it and kids also loved it. It's not very spicy but tasty. That's the reason I think kids loved it a lot. and so we ordered some biryani. That's chicken tikka biryani. It's also really tasty. So while the kids were playing, I was calling them and feeding them as well. So they played, they ate, while we also ate. So we had a good evening, and then post dinner, we went home and took rest. So that's it for today's video. Keep watching, and thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have not subscribed, do subscribe, and also thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.